Welcome back, everybody. Liv, what did you think about this article?
This guy, right? He is like successful story, right? How he became noodle shop owner to electricity owner, right? Is it electricity?
Electrical vehicle, yeah.
Electrical
yeah.
vehicle.
The EVs.
Right. That was monumental in the 21st century. Because it's hard to become super rich in maybe 20 years.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Very impressive. Good for him.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I think Vietnam's economy has mirrored that, themselves. So, why do you think Vietnam's economy has jumped ahead so quickly after the Vietnam War and all the problems they had in the past? What caused this development?
Probably they embraced the capitalism.
Okay.
A little bit. And then obviously this manufacturing business is pretty big in Vietnam. So that means probably they have deregulation. So with the cheap labor costs. And then investment in human and capital, I guess.
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right.
Sounds about right. I think they followed the China model. Right, because they're both communist governments.
Right.
But they started manufacturing everything, and then they started developing their own companies, their own industries. So I think they followed the China model, which is why it happened so quickly. Maybe.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
So how about this? How have your countries, America's relationship with Vietnam, changed in recent years? Is there any relationship?
Yeah, the relationship is really good these days.
Okay.
And they have been for a while, surprisingly, since the Vietnam War was Vietnam versus US, and Vietnam won that war after many years. Very bad war. The US did a lot of bad things to the country, but they seem to have forgotten it and maybe not forgotten it, but they've moved past it and they've realized that they can benefit with the relationship these days.
Yeah, it's a real politic. You have to be practical about, sometimes you have to do whatever the country needs.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
And I've heard they're very friendly towards Americans if you go there, but they like to remind you that you lost the war if you are American.
I don't think America lost the war. Because America was able to block the influence of China.
Okay.
For that reason, America didn't. Right, it looks like they lost the war.
But the goal was a non-communist Vietnam.
Yeah, that's right.
And that part failed. But in any case, if you go to Vietnam, they will tell you they won the war.
Oh yeah, of course. Most people, they believe that way anyway. Right?
Yeah. So it's all a matter of perspective, I guess. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time.